Good afternoon. The February 16th meeting of the Oklahoma City Water Utilities Trust will be in order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the January 19th meeting.
Move approval.
Second. Have a motion and a second to approve the January 19th meeting. Are there comments, questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? The minutes are approved. Next item is the consent docket. There's a number of items on the consent docket.
Move approval subject to individual consideration.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the consent docket subject to individual consideration. Are there matters that we need to discuss separately? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Consent docket's approved. Next item is item 4. They are emergency matters. They will require a unanimous vote of the trust today to approve them. First item is emergency concerning repair of the 54-inch raw water line for the Overholser plant.
Move approval.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve item 4A. Is there a discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? 4A is approved. 4B is a similar emergency concerning the repair of a 72-inch line at 149th and Douglas.
I'll move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 4B. Is there a discussion about that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 4B is approved. Next item is a series of reports. Entertain a motion to
receive all three reports.
Have a motion and a second to receive all 3 reports. Are there comments on any of them?
Staff is happy to answer questions. Thank you.
If anyone have any questions about any of them? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Reports are received. Next item is item 6. Each one of these have to be considered individually. First one is 6A, which is ratification of the trust payments from January 13 through February 9.
Move that we approve the payments.
Second.
Motion and a second to pay the bills, or to prove that we've already paid the bills. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 6B is approval of a permit dealer license to sell licenses at the Academy Sports in Norman.
Move approval of the permit.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve item 6B. Comment? Questions? All those in favor say aye.
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 Item 6C. Oh, I guess I should ask if anybody wants to vote no. Does anybody want to vote no? No, okay. Item 6B is approved. I'm just getting in such a hurry here. Item 6C, permit dealer license to sell boating and fishing permits at Lucky Lure Tackle on North May.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion is second to approve item 6B. Comments, questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 6C is approved. Item 6D, approving the service agreement between Oklahoma City and Newcastle.
Move that we approve the agreement.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the agreement. Comments?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Weingart and Ms. Adams are the principal staff members who've been working on this agreement with the City of Newcastle. Well, we already supply water to Blanchard, which then shares water with Newcastle. This creates a second pipeline moving south across the river. We're pleased about that for the backup supply that provides down into that region. Again, the cities of Newcastle, Blanchard, and Tuttle have historically shared a water supply from Oklahoma City. While the maximum amount proposed under the contract is 18 million gallons a month, we believe that there will not be that volume instantaneously because Newcastle has had access to water from us in the past. There will be some additional growth, we believe, on that system, and it has been growing disproportionately well in contrast with the metro area because of the small size, smaller number of homes makes a large impact in the Newcastle area. So there is some growth down there that's a little higher than ours. We're very excited about having the new customer connection added to the system, but it is not a whopping big new demand.
Do we anticipate Newcastle will be part of the larger trust that we're putting together for the distribution of the Sardis water?
Not so far. The communities directly south of us have expressed interest in continuing being our customers. We did work with the city of Goldsby, and directly as one of the co-participants, the city of Chickasha approached our customers in the south and some other small communities west of us, southwest of us, about sharing a pipeline construction. And what those communities told the city of Chickasha is they plan to continue to buy water from us. Staff, and just to be clear, staff has no opinion about that. That's very much that city gets to decide what it's going to do, and if they want to be. We aren't pushing anyone to join or not join. I just want you to know we think it's a neutral cost, neutral benefit to us for them to choose either option.
You know, that's interesting, because at the meeting that I attended, Chickasha was very, very interested, obviously, in joining. So that's got to be a barrier to them joining if they can't get anybody else to go with them between
Yes.
us and them.
Yes, I think that it helps that there are more water lines getting built connecting our system a further distance to the south and west, but it's not the volume that Chickasha will need ultimately.
Okay. I lost my place. I know that you didn't lose my place, though.
We have a motion on the item.
That's on
On
6D.
D.
Have a motion and a second to approve item 6D. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 6D is approved. 6E.
Move approval.
Motion and a second to approve item 6E. Comments, questions?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? 6E is approved. 6F, relocation of several lines.
Move approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to approve item 6F. Comments, questions?
I think it might be helpful if I explain 6F and 6G read very much the same. They're both, in fact, F, G, and H are all related to work being done by ODOT on State Highway 74. We separated F and G to clarify that in item F, 1,169 feet of sewer pipe have to be relocated, and Aqua will share in that expense. In item G, though, the state will pay 100% of the relocation of 947 feet of pipe. And finally, in item H, we bear the entire expense of relocating about a mile and an eighth of 12-inch water line.
Okay. Have a motion and a second to approve item 6F. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? F's approved. Item 6G.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 6G. Are there further comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? G is approved. H, item 6H.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 6H. Comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? H is approved. I, resolution authorizing additional work on the utility billing system.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 6I.
Is the system working as it's supposed to be working?
Yes, it is. There are the outstanding punch list of items that we're working through, and this service here would be providing us assistance in developing functional specs for the reporting and providing guidance from a technical standpoint on responding to the process with the firm we have engaged now in App Support, which is the firm that did the implementation.
Further questions? Have a motion and a second on item 6I. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 6I is approved. Item 6J, joint resolution between the city and the trust for an easement concerning Lake Atoka.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 6J. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? J is approved. K, item 6K. participate in a study, I guess, concerning the value of water supply reliability.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 6K.
The work in this item will be staff resources, sending them data that we have, manipulating data on their behalf and answering questions about it.
Further comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? K is approved. Item 6L, request for access to Stinchcomb for canoe and kayak access to the North Canadian.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve L. Could you, I see this is going to, it'll go from here to Parks and Recreation. Is there are there any other approvals that will be necessary to do it?
Game and Fish, the Game and Fish Commission will also take a look at.
Yeah,
It-
okay, all right.
We wanted to let you know
It's on
that,
there.
we wanted to let you know that we had received this request. Staff from time to time isn't always aware of all of the user groups that involved in our various land. We wanted to make certain that you're comfortable with proceeding with this direction. Given that we don't know all the user groups, we thought it would be worth it to get a gut check before we proceeded. And one of the user groups, the rowers, and perhaps kayakers, are represented by Mike Knopf today if you have questions.
Are there further questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Item 6J is, or L is approved. Next is item 7, new business. Any new business? No new business. 8, comments from the trustees, staff, or citizens. No comments. We are adjourned. Thank you.